Banker Coin, back with another banker update. This is from Igor, one of the founders, developers of Banker, saying that they recently just did a hackathon with Coinbase and BankerBot. We gave $25 in Banker LLM gateway credits. Here's a few cool things people built. So right here we have a quote tweet. I really think Coinbase and Base Chain, obviously there's going to be majors, Tau, Hyperliquid, Ethereum, BNB, etc. Those are the projects for, the safer assets to diversify your portfolio in. But if you're looking for more higher risk trading, or, if you have a smaller portfolio, you have like $1,000 to $3,000 in crypto, I think Base Chain is going to be the place where someone with a smaller portfolio could potentially 10x to 100x their portfolio. That's just my opinion. Similar to how we saw in 2023 to 2024, we saw Solana and its Solana meme coins. If you had less than $1,000, less than $3,000, you bought the right meme coin, or if you bought Solana at the time, you bought any of that. You bought Bonk, right? Bonk was one of them that a lot of people Bonk was a meme coin that a lot of people got exposure to, right, before Solana took off. And then Bonk went on from 10 to 20 million market cap to all the way to 4 billion market cap, right? So with just like $1,000, if not $300 to $400, you could have got like, what was that? Like, that's like 100x, 200x move. So $300 could have been, become like $30K, $60,000, right? And I think the same thing is going to start to take place on Base Chain. I think a lot of the liquidity will be on Base Chain for the next cycle, for the next bull run. So this is why I'm positioning myself and paying attention to what's happening on it right now. And I think Banker is going to be one of the coins that, again, has a potential to 10 to 20x from here, if not more. We'll see, right? So this is why I'm doing daily coverage on Banker and the Banker ecosystem. Coins launched through Banker and, Clanker as well. So this is from MYK. Big thanks to everyone who attended today's hack day at the NYC Coinbase office. These are real people, docs people, doing hackathons at Coinbase's office, right? Coinbase is like, apart from Binance, is the biggest exchange in crypto, right? The only competitor is Binance, right? So it's amazing to watch ideas become real apps in such a short amount of time. Be on the lookout on X and Farcaster for the next ones. And here you have multiple different people. All of these people are developers building on Coinbase and more than likely Base Chain, and creating the next massive D app that is going to create mass adoption for crypto. Look at this. Even someone from the Fraser team here with the Fraser hoodie, right? What a great spot. I didn't even notice this, right? And I covered Fraser on the channel multiple times already at the Coinbase office. So I'm telling you, the AI projects, especially, I think AI/AI agent, agentic projects on Base Chain and Coinbase is where you're going to see the next 10x to 50x to 100x moves for people with smaller portfolios, right? I know there's people that have more than 6 figures in crypto, more than 50K in crypto. And I'm talking about the little guys. You could buy something, a great AI project under 50 mil market cap, under 30 mil market cap, under 10 mil market cap. You hold it for a few months and then boom, you get a 5x, 10x, 50x, even 100x, right? And I think Banker is positioned for that, in my opinion. So look at they got the eats, they're eating a pizza. I guess they don't like their crust. I could eat my crust. I like crust. And you see, here we go. Look at all these builders. Look at all these D apps that are being built on, Coinbase/Base. Work is for bots. Look at this, right? This is so cool. So all of these are presentations from all the different developers that we recently just saw. And again, the Banker team did, sponsored some of this, sponsored this as well. Was one of the sponsors, not the only sponsor, but one of the sponsors as well, right? So here you go. Attention builders participating in Synthesis Hackathon. If you're using Banker LLM Gateway, you can tell your agent to submit your project to the Banker tracker. 6 hours left until the deadline. So here you go. BankerBot giving away up to $7,600 in prizes for an open track and partner track. And some of the best D apps built through the BankerBot, will be winning those cash prizes. So again, this is fantastic stuff. Here you see Synthesis right here, or synthesis, that's a tongue twister. having $100,000 in prizes for your agent submissions. And submissions are due on March 22nd, and then we'll see the announcements of the winners and who won. And again, this is use case, right? This is utility. You know, the top analysts in the space, the Bitcoin maxis, etc., will say, "Oh, altcoins have no purpose; they serve no purpose," right? Where here we have building, we have hackathons, we have cash prize giveaways for people that develop actual like code and apps and things that could potentially rival the next, you know, become the next Meta, the next OpenAI, you know, the next Nvidia, right? That's what's being built here, and I'm bullish on that, right? So right now, BNKR is sitting at 304131. Again, I think $1 million BNKR is a good bet to make. Never gonna tell you guys to overinvest in any project, so that's right around $420 right now. $420 could yield the ROI of a 10 to 20x. I could see BNKR at 500 mil market cap, if not $1 billion market cap. I'd be shocked, because in 2024, I know the liquidity was different. I know the market was different. But if BNKR was launched in 2024, this thing would have gotten to at least 2 to 3 billion market cap, like AI16Z. Just to show you guys, right? You know, AI16Z at the time is another AI project that did extremely well in the last bull run. And this thing got to, you know, in the recent bull run, I should say, not the last, the recent one. So this thing got to $2.593 billion in market cap. Isn't that insane, right? And this is another project that is an AI project that has a lot of, you know, that was also memetic as well. People would see it as a meme, but they were delivering some utility and use case here. You know, obviously controversy aside, etc. Projects, unless they could maintain revenue, they won't maintain that sustainability, right? So, you know, it did take a massive hit and tumble after that. They migrated, etc. But what I'm trying to point out is that, you know, these types of moves are possible in crypto, right? It might not feel like it now, especially for new people that are joining the space, but I saw what 2024 was, and these types of moves are going to be possible. Maybe with the potential, you know, maybe when the Clarity Act goes, you know, finally passes, when we get a new Fed chair, when interest rates are lowered, we'll see moves like that again. But I think BNKR is set up to be one of the projects to pull off a move like that. And that's just my opinion. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed, right? And I'm not a financial advisor, but I think it has a high probability for success here. Again, you know, they're generating so much revenue with BNKR. Millions of dollars have already been generating, and I made a video talking about, the AI agents that are, you know, have a lot of potential upside on BNKR, right? Let's just take a look at my channel real quick. Crypto Spaces right here. Let me show you guys real quick here. So make sure you go check out this video here. 18 hours ago, 244 views. Top 5 AI agents to buy right now, and I included projects that were launched through the BNKR ecosystem, right? And again, as BNKR's ecosystem explodes, and you see 10x, 50x, 100x projects on BNKR's ecosystem, guess what's gonna happen to BNKR itself? When all the agents are making millions of, if not billions of dollars in the future, and all of them are using the BNKR wallet, just like MetaMask, just like Phantom Wallet, right? They don't have coins. MetaMask and Phantom Wallet don't have a coin or token, but if they did, I'm sure it would be valued at, like, you know, $1 billion market cap, 2 billion market cap, because how many people use those wallets, right? So think of all the agents that are going to be using the BNKR wallets and all the revenue they're going to generate from the fees, right? I'm saying this, it's set up for greatness here. So as always, none of this is financial advice. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Join my Discord, follow me on X, and subscribe to the Clips channel, guys. Really appreciate all the support. Again, supporting those links really helps out. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one.